In my quest to raise your financial literacy, we are here at one of my good friend and business associate Jodie's house today. Jodie just had some tenants move out of his property, and he gave me a call. He's like, Chris, you know what? I've been thinking about doing a rent to own lease option or like a land contract type of a deal on this property. So we're here today to hang out with Jodie and talk to him and walk through the property to see what we think if we can turn this into a rent to own house for his next tenant buyer. All right, let's do it. Okay, class, it's Chris Haskins with therealestateroundup.com. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. In doing that, I get the opportunity to hang out with my good friend Jodie Wilson today. What up, homie?
What's up, Chris?
Good to see you,
brother.
Yes,
Same
sir.
man.
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
Thank you for calling me, man.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I need your expertise. I need that help.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So Jodie is a real estate investor. You're a businessman, entrepreneur, ex-music industry guy.
Yeah.
Juice company, all that stuff.
All that.
Give us a little background on who you are and why we're here.
All right. My name is Jodie, JAPO. JAPO stands for Juice and Allows Positive Outcomes.
Like it.
So I own a few juice bars and also take cash flow and buy real estate.
Good.
So contacted my boy Chris to try to get some help because I'm trying to see the best value you can get out of this home that we're trying to rent out.
You get hit. The best value regarding your ROI and cash flow?
Yeah, the return on investment, of course. So it's basically a rental, and I'm thinking about doing a rent to own, and figured I'd call you to see if you can help me with that.
Got it. Let's give him a pan of the neighborhood, Taylor. Tell us, what do you think about the neighborhood, Joe? What's your?
It's an older neighborhood. They're building a lot of new houses, as you can see on the block.
Looks like got pride of ownership too.
Yep.
People taking care of their property.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet block.
Do I get to blow you up with the Colt 45, or we're gonna leave that out of this one?
I mean, you can do your thing, but I'll argue that point.
Round it up, homies. I saw a Colt 45 over there in the corner. You can zoom in over there, too. I thought if you got a Colt 45 in the alleyway, in the drain here, then you might be in the hood. That was just my personal opinion. But Joe, what do you say?
I mean, I think someone from his neighborhood was walking down here and threw it in here. That's what I think.
I'm sorry.
But I don't know.
Seriously though, Joe, Colt 45.
I mean,
do you drink Colt 45? Have you?
No, I don't drink Colt 45.
Okay. Do you know anybody that does?
Growing up.
I'm talking about now.
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Me neither.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're pretty good. We're pretty across
It's not
board.
the hood though. If you look, like you've seen the neighborhood, it's a really nice neighborhood. Quiet.
Foot traffic and everything.
My man on the bike came by, Joe. I love you. I'm saying this
all
to give
good.
you a hard time. I think the neighborhood, it's a cool neighborhood.
Yeah.
Class C area, would you say?
I'll give it a Class B.
Why is that?
Because it's an older neighborhood, it's quiet. There's like the people that live in this block, except for the new houses they're building, tend to be older people that's been living here all their lives.
Okay.
And it's ownership. It's not like a lot of rentals.
A lot of rentals?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So how many bedrooms and baths do we have here, Joe?
It's a 4-bedroom house. It has a family room, a living room, dining room, and it has 3 bathrooms.
All right, and tell us how you bought it real quick so my people know.
All right, so I bought this house as subject to. Basically, the tenant, the previous owner was upside down. It was costing them money to have tenants because the rent at the time was less money than what the mortgage was. So I pretty much bought it and was able to rent out a room in the house along with the tenant to get the value to pay the rent and make a few $100s a month. And that was several years ago.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah.
So what is the mortgage payment, Joe?
Mortgage payment on this house is $1,750.
All right. Now, in today's climate, is that high or low?
In this climate, I won't say it's low, but the rent goes for $2,500 now.
I'm just saying when you got it was what year?
It was about 8 years ago.
8 years, so let's say,
Yeah.
I don't know, 2015, 16.
Yeah.
I want my round-up homies to understand the market has just it's blasted off. I mean,
Yeah.
it just went bananas.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
when you bought it, rents were what?
Rents here was about $1,500.
Wow.
Yep.
And
now
today is,
it's $2,500.
I want y'all to see that,
You
y'all.
go to Zillow. That's how I kind of figured out, and then talked with a few neighbors. So
2,500.
Yep.
That's amazing. Let's take a look inside, brother. So today we want to just kind of see if this is a good candidate. So how's the roof, do you know?
Yeah, I mean, the house was built in 2010.
So it's a young house.
Yeah, it's a pretty young house. So still got time on the roof.
So you got plenty of time on that roof. All right, Joe, so what we got here?
All right, so pretty much this is a foyer. We're getting the house painted. You got a half bathroom down here.
Still painting in there.
Yeah, toilet seat's nasty. The carpenters be here doing whatever they're gonna do.
No doubt.
This is gonna be, here's the laundry room.
Yeah. All right. Kitchen don't look too bad, just nasty.
Yeah.
Were the tenants nasty or just?
Yeah, the tenants were horrible. You know, I found myself sometimes trying to help out, but trying to rent to people that maybe don't qualify traditionally. And I'm kind of seeing now why you got to go through all the steps. Because it's, you know.
They tear you all to pieces.
Yep.
So, Jodie, you said you converted you converted a bedroom by itself here.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
So basically what I did was we have a living room and a family room. So I just converted the family room into a bedroom. So this way, the tenant agreeing to it rented out a room in the house to offset the rent. So say they had to pay $1,500 a month, they rented out the family room as a room, and that tenant paid like $600 a month.
That's
so
crazy.
I was able to collect 15 plus 6. So everyone won, you know, and then I was able to make a profit on the house on the subject to deal.
Super sharp, man. Yeah. We'll show you that other bedroom in a minute. Can you access it from in here, Joe?
No.
So it got kitchen.
Yeah.
This is living room for them in here.
So this
tore the carpet up.
This right here would be the dining room, of course.
Okay, dining room.
And then the living room right here.
Gotcha. All right. What's upstairs? How many bedrooms is in the house before that one bedroom?
So it's 4 bedrooms.
It's 4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
This is just the regular house is 4 bedrooms.
That's the regular house has 4 bedrooms.
Okay, cool. So we got they're all upstairs.
Yep. So
half bath downstairs.
Yep. Half bath downstairs. We're getting all laminate floors put in here.
You got some money coming in here, brother.
Yep.
This the primary? Oh.
This is the master. This right here is the master bedroom. Right here has the bathroom over there.
Let me just give them a quick peep in there. Don't gotta be much. Lights ain't on.
No.
Dang, you can't get do light fixtures if you're gonna do regular room. Well, you could probably do Section 8 too, Joe.
And
2,500.
This right here is walk-in closet.
Got it. Come on, we gotta speed this up. I thought he said, okay, it's 4 bedrooms. Boom,
Yep.
boom, boom.
4 bedrooms?
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough is. This is a communal bathroom. Give me a quick pan and we done.
You gonna do your editing, right?
I'm gonna try not to do a lot of editing, but I'm gonna have to edit some stuff
Tubs are
out.
surprisingly clean.
Yeah, the tubs, I can let you clean them, Joe.
Nope. See how nasty that downstairs bathroom looks.
So this is 4 bedrooms up here.
4 bedrooms, yep.
You're gonna take us to the other bedroom you were renting for $700?
Yeah, well, at the time it was 6.
Oh, 600?
But now they're going for 7. So the first I say 2 years of the renting the room, it was about 600.
Okay.
Now we're at 700
A month.
a month. Yep.
Got it. So that's the house you see.
And they pay weekly generally, so it's like $175 a week.
Man, that's nothing.
Yeah.
As opposed to a hotel, Joe, is how much?
Hotel rooms with people that are in transition that's living. We can go through here. People that I think the door might be open. It's a garage right here. Let's see if you can reach it. No, it's got a lock on it.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Put it on back.
How you unlock it then?
He got another door out back, I think.
There it goes.
Oh snap! We in the house. You got.
So this right here was originally the family room, but we converted it into just a regular room. Put a bathroom in there, and rented it out. You know, between $600 and $700 a month.
This is crazy.
Oh.
What?
I don't like the way this shower is.
It's still a shower. Joe, what do you say, Joe?
I mean, it was poorly done, but you know,
It's a
the
shower.
person had a shower. You know.
Taylor, if you don't got no shower, would you rather have shower, no shower, or that? Exactly. So this is, huh? Oh, you ever had no shower?
Kind of considering.
It's not nasty. It's just small.
It's small. It's that wall we saw. When
Yeah.
we walked through the.
Yeah. So that separated the sides, so the tenant was able to rent out the room
Got
and to offset with the rent that I needed.
What are you saying, Taylor? What's over here?
Mommy, what's that door?
That's the back door for the backyard.
That's where you go. That's where you get out at. Okay, let's go to the front, Joe. Let's talk about some numbers. Oh, I could do the jump. So round up, we are getting in Jodie's Tesla. I thought this would be a nice little trip for you. I wanted you to see this. Joe, you can hit the button. And you can, y'all shut the doors already.
Yeah, so
You can hit the button.
you open up the Falcon doors.
So the doors can open here. The door opening in the back.
And you
You
hit
can hit a
close
button.
all. They'll
Close
close
all.
all the doors.
Dang.
Closing the. It's,
And then
it's crazy.
you have like
Joe?
just
Oh,
show you
so-
some stuff. You can like watch movies, you know, like Hulu, Netflix.
Why are you driving? What
They won't let you do it while you're driving.
Good.
But when you're here, I'll be watching Chris Haskins on here on YouTube when we're charging. You know,
You got TikTok.
It's
you know,
crazy. You got a whole
TikTok,
apps on here.
yeah. And then you have, which is a cool feature. You have karaoke. A lot of people when you're on road trips,
Oh, you can.
you know,
Okay.
you could do karaoke.
Singing and
You
stuff.
know, yeah, singing.
This
stuff
screen is
like
bigger than my computer screen, Joe. At home.
Yeah,
That's sad.
Good Lord.
yeah. So pretty
All
cool.
right, let's do this, man. Let's talk about some real estate. Okay.
All right.
So Jodie, it's cooler in here than it is in wherever. Okay, we got his straight. We good there? Taylor, that's a good idea. Taylor wanted to be in here because the window, Joe,
wanted
go
the
all the way
AC.
back.
Yeah.
Look at this window, y'all. The window's over my head. I mean, good Lord. That's how it is when you got a few dollars. All right, Jodie, so we have this property here. The payment's $1,700.
Yep.
All right. So let me know, what is your perspective before I even say anything about what I'm thinking?
All right, so pretty much this house is in, I had it for about 8-9 years right now. So I bought it as a subject to, and you know, it's gained a lot of equity. So I'm in the 6 figures in equity in this property right now since I've gotten it. But I've been having rental issues. Like I said, I've been trying to help people versus renting to get, for protecting myself, I've been renting, trying to help people. So
Why is that, by the way?
where I come from, you know, like one of my goals right now, I currently have 9 properties, and one of my goals was to gain property and be able to rent to people that look like me,
No doubt.
without going through some of the scrutiny.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's what I did. And you know, it works, you know, but sometimes you just gotta, you know, follow some of the guidelines as far as you gotta, you know, the credit is not my biggest thing,
Screen 'em.
but it's really like employment. They have to have long-term employment, because generally if they don't, it's gonna be, you're
no
taking a
good.
big risk.
Okay, so your last tenant, everything was moved. Were the tenants together? Because one was renting the house and one was renting the room.
Yeah, so how I did it was this. Because I told you I rented to, I try to look out for tenants, because my tenants generally had bad credit. So they had a difficult
Me
time
too.
getting into a property. So what I did was, this property was a bit above their rental, you know, their income. So what I told them what we can do is, because I'm also a partner in a little motel. So I deal with a lot of people that's in transition. So I have a lot of people that need rooms to rent. So I told the tenant that if you like, I could find you a roommate that you can rent the room to, right? So I can charge you a lower rent. That tenant can pay the difference. The room tenant, you know, the tenant, the
Yeah,
room
room
renter
rent, yeah,
could pay the difference.
Got it.
And I'll
They
get
can
my
stay.
full rent, and they can
Got it.
stay.
Okay, that's
and that's
good.
pretty much how it worked. But we made it where it was separate. So they live like in a little separate part, as
No
you
doubt,
see,
yeah.
you know?
Okay, so it was win-win for everybody, really.
Yep.
Keep it
So
open.
yeah, they kept their rent low. The tenant paid, and I was able to get what I wanted to get.
So your goal, here's the thing, when we do rent to own, Taylor, you good? You got any questions, make sure you just chime in, okay? when we do rent to own, Jody, I'm looking to get a down payment out of somebody for something like this. Might be $25,000-$30,000 down, and then for the month rent, I mean, you might still be able to get $2,300-$2,400 on this thing. But the main thing is the down payment that we're going to get out of somebody. And I personally would do nothing else to this house. Did you see the one I sold in Virginia Beach?
Oh yes, yeah.
Roof
The roof was leaking. Yep.
We got $15,000 down on that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm thinking with you. Well, it all depends on what you, if you. I mean, it depends on your goals, man.
I mean, I want to follow your blueprint. That's why I got your subject to book. And I started doing subject to. So I want to, I think the rent to own. That's how you basically do it. Most of your properties are rent to own, correct?
That or Section 8.
Or Section 8.
Because I know the government's going to pay.
Yeah.
And then with the rent to owns, if they don't pay, I got the down payment.
Right. Yeah.
I like what you were doing though, man. I wish it would have. What happened to the people, by the way?
I mean, the tenant that was here, they milked me through COVID. They milked me for they milked me for years. For a couple of years, I couldn't get them out. And after the COVID was lifted, I was able to get them out.
Wow.
And then, so that was one bad tenant. And then I had, I don't want to talk about it, I'm going to tell you, I was a friend of mine who was a carpenter. I kind of
trying to help somebody out.
Trying to help him out,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once again, Joe, I know you said it's not the hood. I'm not saying it is the hood, but I mean, usually your location is going to determine what type of tenants you get.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, so down payment, are you good with getting a $25,000-$30,000 down payment? And
yeah, I mean, that'll be definitely, because I mean, the rent is going to be $24.50.
Whatever is you above.
So if I can get a deposit or,
a
down payment because it's a rent to own, would you normally give them about 3 years to buy? Like, how does that work?
I did one where it's 30 years, and I've done some where they're 2 years. I'll finance them for the whole 30. Because you got to think about it, like, we're going to sell this thing for what? What is it worth?
Right now, this is listed on Zillow for about $360, $370.
So let's say we sell it for $399, right? People don't care about the amount; they just care about the monthly payment.
Right.
Say we sell it for $399, you're gonna get 3 times what you sold it for. You're gonna collect. Let's just say round up to 4, 8, 12. You can get You can get $1 million on this house if they paid it the whole 30.
Right.
Right. So that's how I kind of look at it. You get 10 of these and game over.
Oh wow. That's so you basically the bank. You finance it for them for the 30 years.
I will.
So would you add money onto the rent? Like say the rent is $2,500, but you're financing it. Are you adding money onto it?
On top of that?
Because one is rent. You'd get that anyway.
Yeah, you can. But don't forget, when you rent it, you got to do all the stuff. You got another what? 15 in there or 10? I don't know. Well, realistically, Joe, not your guys like the last time. Realistically.
I mean, you would tell me. What do you think? It's just floors. The floors are gonna be about $5,000 or $6,000.
6. Finish painting. Paint's expensive now.
Yeah.
Man. To paint this house probably ever cost me like $4,000.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it used to be $1 a foot. Now it's like $2 a foot to get painted, dog.
Well, it's almost finished. This guy do the cut in. I paid the guy $1,600.
Just labor.
Yeah, just labor.
So paint's another $400. That's $2,000.
Yeah.
So that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you got $10,000 in here, man.
Yeah.
You got to do the door. Make sure HVAC's working.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Well, we got 2 HVAC units. So the one on the ground floor is working, and the top one is not. So I have to, see what's wrong with that.
This is a dual system?
Dual system, yeah.
That ain't cheap. So that's man.
Well, it's 2 units, 2 separate units.
But still, if one's out, I mean, that's going to be $6,000 to fix that. So those type of things you have to do when you do rentals. But with rent to own, I'm like, you deal with it.
Yeah, you got to deal with it. I think I want to go that route. So do you have a book on that, like for the rent to own? Like something to walk you through?
Yeah, yep, I do.
Okay.
In fact, if you wanted the subject to lease option course, I'll put the link in the video description.
Okay.
You gotta want to do this, Joe. It's like I try to beg people to stop. Remember when you told me you were painting? I'm like,
just stop.
You saw that, Joe. What I did, Joe. I did nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to learn it, man.
You gotta want to do it, though, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to force yourself to not do repairs.
Right.
I'm telling you, I got clients that pay me a ton of money. I'm like, stop doing repairs, and they still do it.
Wow.
So I'm not, I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
Whatever, no disrespect to you. Whatever you want to do.
No, I mean, I want to, like I said, out of 9 properties, I think what basically for me, I've had a good run as far as tenants, but after COVID, things shifted a lot. So now, like, I'm having a hard time with tenants because, they found a lot of loopholes, I
You're
think.
a nice guy.
And, so now I'm trying to go a different direction versus being just a landlord. I'd rather do like rent to own or subject, or what you call it, it's called Section 8.
Lease option. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
If you did Section 8, you're good on that.
Yeah.
You thought about that? Well, you got to put.
You have
At
to
least 15
redo
on
everything
it, yeah.
to do it, yeah. I mean, I would do that too, but I like the rent to own. I'd be the bank. I don't mind doing that. I'm not,
I'm telling you.
I'm looking for steady cash flow every month. I'm not looking for a big payout. Like, I'm not,
No doubt.
if I got a lump sum, that'd be cool, but that's not what I'm not necessarily needing that.
Good. Well, the good thing about rent to own is you got the down. If they stop paying, like when your people stop paying,
Yeah.
you got 7 months already.
Yeah.
Like people say, well, what if they stop paying? I'm like, I don't even care.
Yeah,
I literally never care if you never pay.
right,
If you move in and never pay,
right.
I already got 20 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I've been to court. I already know the judges, what they've already seen the docs. I know what they're looking at.
Right.
I had a friend of mine go to court, couldn't get the down payment back. People try to get it back because they stopped paying.
They couldn't get it back.
Nope. It says
Do you
it right
do
there.
you have in your subject to course? Do you have the docs in there?
Comes with it. Comes
All
with it
right.
all. Yep.
Cool.
All right. So round up, homies. I'd like to know what do you think? What would you do? Would you want to do a regular tenant? If you do a regular tenant, you got another 10 to 15 coming in here, and you're gonna get what? First month rent.
1 month's rent, 1 month's security. If they have, if I do with someone that has like iffy credit, I want 2 months.
2 months.
2 months, yeah. But they have to have at least a decent amount of time on the job.
Yeah.
The credit, I work with people with credit, but they have to have a decent amount of time on the job.
No doubt.
And I want 2 months security, 1 month's rent.
That's real.
And I think I'd like for you to pan this neighborhood one more time because I think I want your audience, the roundup homies, I want you to judge. He says it's a hood.
Let's go. We'll get to the neighborhood.
You know what
Come on,
hood
let's
looks
go.
like.
Taylor, what do you say? You have a subjective opinion. Objective.
You got to do the whole panoramic
Go ahead.
view.
We'll take a drive.
Oh, we're going to drive? Okay.
Yeah, let's go. We're going to test
All
it.
right.
What? I mean,
What do you think about the neighborhood, Taylor?
Oh, neighborhood ghetto.
All right, so you're gonna film the neighborhood. You're gonna roll the window down to see it clear, or you can see it good.
What do you mean? I can see it. I got the windows up, kid.
We saw some weird girl. She
Walking
walked
out
in
the
some skinny
street.
street. She was walking so weird.
Why was she
So
walking
look at
like
all
that?
these houses right here. I feel like Chris
What?
and his lovely daughter have lived a privileged life, and they don't understand what a real ghetto looks like. I
No,
think
this
that's
cause
what's
you from
happening.
Harlem. Hold up. You from Harlem.
From the
Taylor.
Bronx.
I'm sorry, the
You know what
Bronx.
I'm saying? But look at these houses. Like, this is not.
That's
you know,
different though,
Solar
Joe.
You know what I'm saying? Just bypass that car.
Yeah,
Over.
look at that right there. Car
It's just that car, that's it.
You can't bypass this
You know what
stuff,
I'm saying?
Joe.
Look at this.
Huh? Oh, darn. Why
Oh,
did
Brick.
change the door?
that's
Take the
kinda-
door out.
You don't see no people out walking the streets doing anything. How you gonna? What you
No, we did.
hanging out?
Pulling up.
We did. Why you got an 8-foot
You see
fence
someone
over
walking?
here?
You see what I'm saying? So this is like you
got
call
my
this the
homie
ghetto.
on the porch.
It's a flat roof.
Oh,
You
my-
call this the ghetto? Like really? Come on.
Jody, I'm not saying that the houses are ghetto. I'm just
Just
talking
the
about the
area.
area, my brother.
Like if
This
you
is a
could-
quiet neighborhood, man.
The street is okay, but
The street ain't bad.
You
Don't
haven't
get me
seen the
shot
area.
pulling
You
up
just seen the
somebody's
street.
driveway.
Wait, as we were pulling up here, I think we ran into some car running from the cops.
Nah, I was telling you that story. That was in
No,
Chesapeake.
because you were like, is he? He could have.
Oh yeah, that is true. We did see a dude running. He was driving. We thought.
I think you guys have
What is this? A train?
sheltered lifetime,
What in the
lifestyle.
Only in the hood do you see these joints.
That
Like,
was
Jody, you know that's true.
expensive.
You only see these joints in the hood. You know that.
And Virginia Beach.
Yeah, but
Really?
Jody, you know you don't see these joints
Really?
everywhere.
See, I think this. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just gonna leave this one alone.
You saw that?
I'm gonna leave this one alone.
What is it? All right, so y'all make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna see about putting this lease option, rent to own together for Joe. Jody, anything else you want to leave for the people regarding just real estate and anything?
I'd say get in it. Although I'm saying we're dealing with some rental issues. Like I said, I bought this property like 8 years ago, and it's increased in equity in the 6 figures. So although I'm not collecting rent, there's a whole lot of equity in the property. So I think getting in the game is important, you know, and
It is
just
important. Get in.
yeah.
You got to get in. You'll
Yep.
never make any money if you ain't never in.
yeah, that's it.
All right, roundups. Once again, stay tuned. We're gonna put this stuff together. I'm gonna see the next video. You'll see me and Jodie running the numbers and doing some ads and see what type of tenant buyers come in. All right.
I want to leave you one other thing too, like wealth. You know, buying real estate is important, but your health is more important. So, go to your juice bars, get natural juices, and eat healthy.
They come together. They
Yep,
go together.
go together. Wealth and
Why you
health.
always give me a hard time when I'm trying to stay home and nurture my back? Then you talking about health.
Yo, I mean, sometimes I think you be capping, but I'm starting to believe you now.
Joe!
You know what I'm saying? He be walking around, he be exaggerating, right? That's
He
what I was
talking about,
thinking.
oh, I can't lift nothing up. Today he lifted up the watermelon.
Then
See
now
that?
my foot's sore. I can't even feel my
See
toe
that?
now. All right, Roundup. Subscribe to the channel, like the content, but ultimately share this stuff with other people so they understand these strategies that have kept me in business since 2004. Okay, I was just Joe. I am you in 2009. Vacancies, tenants dragging me out, not paying, going to court. That's how I lost my hair, and I'm like, you know what? There's got to be a better way. Got to be a better way, man. That's when I got educated on lease options.
Yeah.
And ever since then, well, you see, I'm still here.
Yep. Well, I'm following your blueprint. I know I've been following you, so
Thank you,
definitely,
Joe.
you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got one thing.
go Taylor.
The Discord server.
Well, yeah, we are starting a Discord. In the video description, you'll see down there, you'll have direct access to me. It is going to charge you. We will charge you a few dollars to have access just because I only have so many hours in the day. All right, so go check it out below. It's a Discord. Taylor put it all together. So you can have, I'll answer your questions. Once again, it's this membership. I'm looking to put people together like minds. Meet people in the Discord, okay? And if you don't know what a Discord is, it's nothing but an online community where we share ideas and answer questions about entrepreneurship and real estate, all right? See you in the next video. Peace.